tonight was a great performance by our team. Started a little slow, getting down a goal early was a little deflating, but I thought we did some nice things in the first half. And in the second half, I thought we really put our foot on the gas and played some of our best soccer. So really proud of the effort tonight. Just a fantastic team effort. To Sienna, Sabanagic get the game winner. Really was a great way to end a really special performance by our team tonight.
Coach, you've tied a lot of ranked teams. However, this is your first ranked victory versus a top 25 team since 2009 for Purdue.
Wow.
So can you talk a little bit about what this means for the Purdue program?
Well, it's just, I told him yesterday, I said, we're still a young team that's figuring out some things, but I feel that every ranked team, West Virginia and South Carolina, I thought we played them extremely tough, just couldn't find a way to seal the deal. So I said, hey, let's learn from that. We're on our home field, which we're very comfortable with, and you guys have continued to get better, so why not say that tonight is a night that we beat a ranked team. And I expect a lot from this group moving forward, but tonight was a memorable one because we found a way to seal the deal and finish it strong. And it's just it feels good. I'm just happy for him. As I said, Bova steps in a goal and does a fantastic job. Anna, steps in as a junior, comes off the bench, gets that goal. And players like Skylar Patrick, Kylie Haas, Sarah Clark, I mean, just play their hearts out every time. So it's one of those that's it's been in the makings. So I'm definitely not surprised by it, but it is finally nice to not get a draw and just to come back from a deficit and beat a top-ranked team. That says a lot about our kids.
So, Coach, talking about the deficit that you guys came back from, something you mentioned yesterday in practice is focusing on the press and getting numbers in the final third. What do you think went right in the second 45?
I think we had to step up our pressure. Anytime you're down a goal, you need to change your tactics a little bit. And I definitely wanted to keep a little bit of a higher line and bump up our wide players a little higher onto their back line and just play with one more attacking midfielder and just say, let's not let them out. Let's not let them out easy. Because the times in the first half we had success, we were just putting them under pressure, and we're picking up some loose balls in the midfield. So I said, let's step up our pressure and let's get after it, because we have more in us than what we showed. So some of it's X's and O's, but some of it's just that mentality. And fortunately, our players answered that bell, and they came out with the mindset of just, hey, we're going to put you under pressure, and we're going to fight for everything. We're going to play some more direct balls, and we're going to mix it up, but we're not going to leave anything on the table. And I thought the second half it was a mentality thing more than anything.
Coach, 9 out of the last 10 goals have come in the second half. Wow. Is this a second half team, or would you much rather them be pressed in the first half?
It's always nice to get off to that early start and to get a lead. This is obviously always the goal, but yeah, for whatever reason, it's just this team just you give them a couple things to look at, a couple adjustments to make, but I think they're smart players, and I think they're such competitors that they figure out at halftime, like, hey, this is how we need to attack, and this is what we can improve. Let's go out and do it. And we'd like a full 90 like that, but it's hard to do sometimes. But that's the next step, is just playing 2 halves like we did that second half. If we can do that, obviously there's some big days ahead for us.
Coach, in the second half, Bova also had some really great saves and some key moments. Can you talk a little bit about her starting as a freshman?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. To have a good program and a good team, you have to have players that are ready. And she trains hard and she prepares like she's a starter, and that's exactly what you need. But another young, talented player that we have a lot of confidence in. So we believed in her, and she enrolled last spring, so she's been around the team. It's not just that she's only been here a month. I think that was a great move because she's actually played on full field before, so I think that helps. But I thought she was tremendous, and you're not going to beat her over the top from distance, with her size and her height advantage. So we said if we just limit them to some long-range shots, we should be fine. Just don't let them get in behind, and let a situation where they can slot some balls through. So she has great composure, and her distribution is good, and we have a couple great goalkeepers. So that's a really nice position to be in.
Congratulations. Guys, a big win over a ranked opponent. Just tell us a little bit about the feeling after the game and what it meant to you.
Well, honestly, there was like 8 minutes left in the game, and when I saw that, I was like, just get through it, Like, it was probably the best feeling I've ever had my 3 years here, and being a part of it, probably I can't top that.
You know, as a first game, as a freshman, that was pretty awesome to be a part of. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
How did you guys prepare for this game? Anything different after coming back from a 2-game road stretch?
We watched a lot of film, a lot of critique. I took it to heart, and I took what I had to fix, and I showed it on the field today, so it's a good feeling.
Yeah, a lot of film. Didn't really know I was playing until yesterday, so you know, just had to show up and play hard. That's what we did.
Can you talk a little bit about your team chemistry and how you guys were able to come together, especially at halftime, and be able to regroup and come back out strong?
Well, our thing is we have a lot of underclassmen, so we have really good chemistry. Like, an upperclassman could be saying something to an underclassman could be saying to upperclassman. Nothing gets taken to heart. We just take it and we roll with it. That's really what helps our team a lot.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I mean, given that there's so many underclassmen, me being one of them, you know, we just understand we got to come together and just do what we got to do.
Marisa, any good advice you got before this game, being your first start, especially against a top 25 foe?
Take a deep breath. That's what I had to do. Yeah, that's really all. I mean,
I think you did that well.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about what went through your minds for you leading up to that goal? What was your mindset and, you know, your reaction?
Well, I got called off the bench, and he told me, listen, we got to take the ball, we got to cut it in and take a player on. And I said, yes, sir. So that's what I did. Nerve-wracking, but.
Is it how you imagined that play going, or did you find an open look and an opportunity to convert?
Honestly, it happened so fast. I was just trying to back up my teammate. I had told her I had her back. She played me the ball, and I said, all right, well, she took what I said, and here I go. It's my turn now.
Bova, you had some really great saves, especially in that second half, and, you know, it was one after another there for a little bit. So can you talk a little bit about what was going through your head during all that?
You know, first half I was really nervous. I mean, it was my first half of each game. Second half, though, I think just after the first half, second half, I knew what I had to do. And, you know, when those saves came, I've played in games that have been competitive before, so I just did what